Namaste to one and all. Welcome to our Blackboard education channel. In this session, we are going to discuss about class 10, chapter 3, acid, bases and salt. Part 8, acids produces ions only in aqueous solution. Preparation of hydrochloric acid. Take 1.0 grams of solid sodium chloride in a clean and dry test tube. Add some concentrated sulfuric acid to the test tube. A gas will come out of the delivery tube. Test the evolved gas with a dry blue litmus paper. There is no change in color of dry litmus, showing that dry HCl is not an acid. Now test it with a wet blue litmus paper. It will turn into red because HCl aqueous solution is an acid. It shows that this blue litmus turn into red while keeping wet litmus paper in front of the HCl gas. That means this HCl gas produces H plus ions in aqueous solution. That is why this HCl behaves as an acid. Here we can represent that chemical reaction in chemical equation form as like this. 2NaCl plus H2SO4 give rise to 2HCl plus Na2SO4. Now here just observe this activity. So here we have taken a test tube, and in the test tube sodium chloride has taken, and here sulfuric acid is dropped in that. When it is reacted, just observe the beside test tube. So here sulfuric acid reacted with sodium chloride and a colorless gas is produced. If we put in front of that gas, that blue litmus paper, dry blue litmus paper in front of it, there is no change in that color. Now while keeping that wet litmus paper in front of that gas which is produced, it turns into red color, showing that HCl produces H plus ions in aqueous solution. In previous activity, we have seen that this HCl is behaving as a good conductor of electricity because HCl is producing H plus ions in aqueous solutions. Means do this acids produces H plus ions only in water? Let us see by doing a small activity. For that, here I require sodium chloride and sulfuric acid or test tube. So here test tube. First of all, I am taking a very small quantity of sodium chloride in a test tube. A small quantity, very small quantity we need to take, that is 0.5 grams of, only we are taking here 0.5 grams of sodium chloride. Now let us take sulfuric acid. So here I am adding a small quantity of sulfuric acid here. Slowly we need to add. So now a gas is producing here. You can see a gas is producing. So I will close it with the lid. See, from here the gas is producing. Let us test it now with a blue litmus paper. This is blue litmus paper. See, is there any change in color? No. So here there is no change in color. Now I will dip this into the water. Means I am taking now wet litmus paper. Now I will put in front of this gas. See what happened here? It turned into red color. When I took a wet litmus paper, there is no change in color here. Once again, I will show you that by taking a wet litmus paper. Just observe this again. See, this is wet litmus paper. Dry litmus paper, first I will put it here. So when I take a dry litmus paper, so here there is no change in color. Similarly, when I put it into the water, when I keep again in this, so see, it is turned into red color. So here what happens means, here when the hydrogen chloride gas, when sodium chloride reacted with sulfuric acid, it produces HCl gas, hydrogen chloride gas. While taking dry litmus paper, this hydrogen chloride gas not turn the blue litmus paper into red. We know that acids, hydrochloric acid, turns blue litmus into red litmus. But here, when this gas is evolved, while keeping dry blue litmus paper, it did not turn into red. When I put a wet litmus paper in front of it, that blue litmus paper turned into red color. Showing that here, that hydrogen chloride, when dry condition, it does not produce any H plus ions. When it is reacted with water, means wet litmus paper, then it produces H plus ions, which is responsible for changing the color of a blue litmus into the red litmus. With this, we can conclude that acids, when dissolved in water, it gives us H plus ions. And these H plus ions are nothing but protons. That's why immediately these H plus ions react with water molecules. It turn into hydronium, that is H3O plus ions. So we can able to see H3O plus ions in water when acid dissolve into it. So with that, we can say that aqueous solution of acids produces H plus ions in water. I hope you have understood. In next session, we will discuss about dilution of acid or base and how to test the strength of acid or base. Thank you. Have a nice day.